Hi, Mohammed. It was nice talking with you. I just wanted to send you this quick website audit as promised to give you some tips on the website, show you where your company is ranking currently, and what your competitors are doing to claim the top spots on Google. So in this video, I'll just go over a few specifics on how to rank your site and how to beat your competition online. The three things we're going to talk about are content, backlinks, and citations. So I want to first take a look at your website here, and I'll talk with you about content. So the design and the layout is really nice. I really like how everything was put together here. It's obvious that you guys, spent a lot of time and effort on it. So it's a really, really nice site overall. What I would recommend here is, I love that you have, testimonials right here. That's always a huge plus and really instills trust in your prospective clients, so that's great. The one thing I would say here is, so testimonials don't count as part of the content, and I see you have content here and here. Now, to be considered authority in Google's eyes, you're going to want to have at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage, and you're going to want it to be stuffed with content that has to do with buyer intent. So for you specifically, you'd be looking at things like Electrician, Norman, Oklahoma, or Norman Electrician, other keyword phrases along those lines. That way, when anyone types those searches into Google, your website will pop right up. So, other things here, the homepage again is really nice. I like that you have an About Us page. That's always really great because people like to see, who they're going to be working with. And you give a little bit of your backstory here. Something to strive for content-wise on the About Us section is about 250 to 500 words here. And then, let's see. So one thing I would recommend for your service page, so I see you have services listed all on the same page here, is if you were to make this a non-clickable menu and have a drop-down with individual pages for each of these services. So for example, if you were to have a drop-down and the first page says emergency repairs, and then the next page would say electrical repair, that just really helps each of those services to rank individually higher up on Google. That way, if anyone's looking, for an electrical repair and they type in electrical repair Norman, this back individual page will pop up. And then something that we go for content-wise for our service pages is about 500 words is standard. So you could have, somewhere between 3 to 4 keyword phrases. The rule of thumb that we use for our clients is about 1 keyword phrase for every 100 to 150 words. So that's just a little tip if you guys want to kind of add on those individual pages just to help you to rank higher for those services. And then really cool that you guys have blogs. Always a great idea to have blogs on your site, and you give really interesting facts here that has to do with your industry, so that's really great. Probably the biggest recommendation I have for you for your website is to go ahead and add up to 1,500 words of content on your homepage, and you'll want to have those keyword phrases in there. So if you were to have 1,500 words, you'd want to have anywhere from like 8 to 10 keywords organically spread throughout that content there. But overall, I really like your site. It looks nice, and I hope the tips were helpful. The second thing I want to talk to you about today is backlinks. So Google can kind of be like a popularity contest in a way because they judge you by how many websites are pointing back at you. Now, very important to remember, not all backlinks are created equal. So what that means is you're going to gain a lot more influence from a backlink that is related to your industry. So for example, an electrician blog that mentions your company would be a good one for you. Or a popular website that features various types of home services and features electrical work, that would be another good one for you. So you're going to have much more influence given to you from that type of backlink versus, let's say, a backlink from your local Domino's Pizza, for example. So a tool I use to measure backlinks is called Ahrefs, and I put your site in right here. It looks like you guys have 148 backlinks from 42 different websites, and your organic traffic at 0 tells me that you have minimal to no traffic coming into your website. So this is measured over the last 30 days, so you've had 0 website visits in the last 30 days. So you're missing out on a lot of potential clients because they're not finding your website. So I put in one of your top competitors in the area, which I'm sure you've heard of, Waters Electric, and they have higher quality backlinks. They have 261, and then they have 104 for their organic traffic. So over the last 30 days, they've had 104 website visits, and some of those potentially have turned into new customers for them. So a strategy that we use and we tell our clients to use in order to get the same type of power and influence as their competitors have is to go in and get the same backlinks that they have listed and then keep adding on more and more, so you'll end up surpassing your competitors while giving more and more power to your site, gaining more organic traffic, and then of course along with that, new customers. So the last thing I want to talk to you about today is about citations. Citations are very important because if someone's looking for a service now, most likely what they're going to do is they're going to type in, what they're looking for, Electrician Norman, and then they're going to see these top 3 businesses come up in the local Google My Business map pack. And a lot of people see this as these are the best 3 businesses to look towards for this service because obviously they have reviews, they have ratings, and they're ranking at the top for a reason. And the reason they're ranking at the top is not necessarily because they're the best and they do the best work. It's because they have the most citations. So citations are anywhere on the internet where your business name, phone number, and address are listed in different directories such as Facebook, Yelp, Yellow Pages, just to name a few. So basically, we use the same strategy here that we would use with backlinks. You'll want to go in and list yourself in these exact same directories that these 3 businesses are listed in, and then you'll want to add on a space cushion of, let's say, 20 to 30% more directories. What's going to happen is over time, you'll end up infiltrating this local Google My Business map pack. You'll be ranking at the top before your competitors can even realize it, and they won't be able to even catch up because you'll just keep adding on more backlinks, more citations, and taking on all of that new business. So here is my website. This is my company, Lobo Leads. This is my phone number, and I'd love to answer any of your questions that you have after watching the video. And I, of course, would also love to have your feedback as well. So I hope to talk with you soon. Thanks.